Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title, we're all about sleep. Mostly me, because I love to sleep. But it's not just about loving to sleep, it's about getting good quality sleep. Enough sleep to help you function and be your best. So let's just bring it back a bit. With my anxiety that I had, well I still have, but it's not nearly as bad, I struggle to switch off at night. My brain will literally work. I will think about everything that I've got to do the next day, stuff that I haven't done, new ideas, new this, it was just nuts. So I actually landed up going onto a medication that kind of just shut my brain off at night. It's not a sleeping pill per se, but it would just kind of help me to relax more. With that now, I'm weaning myself off of it because I really don't want to have all these pills and stuff in my body, and I'd rather just help myself naturally. So that's what I'm going to do today on another tips and tricks with Taryn on how to get better sleep. So everyone undermines how important sleep is, and the fact is that we're not getting enough sleep, like most people don't, and we usually need around 7 or 8 hours of sleep at night. I mean, I envy people that can literally get like 2 to 3 hours of sleep and function the next day perfectly fine. I know that if I go out, for example, and I get like anything less than 5 hours, I mean, that's really pushing it. I feel sick, like I feel nauseous, like I can't focus, like it's just not a good day for me, like at all. I feel like I'm not even in my body, like nothing works out, and I'm craving sugary sweets, carbohydrates, like anything to just like give me the energy, which is what your body wants because it's like so low. And that obviously is not good for you, because if you're living a healthy, balanced lifestyle as I am, it's not nice when your body starts to crave these things that you know aren't good for you, because you know at the end of the day it's because you haven't slept. And then it's just like basically walking into a wall kind of thing, you know? But yeah, it happens. I'm not going to say it doesn't from time to time and you don't know how to deal with it, but on the whole, sorry, I was just sitting on the couch. We don't get enough sleep, okay? We really do not. And it's not just about like going to bed and sleeping, it's about getting good quality sleep where you're actually asleep and you're not just like in a doze kind of a situation. So my first tip would be to get your body into a routine. Now I know I made a video on saying routine is not always the best thing, but in sleep case and when you're trying to get yourself to a better sleeping schedule, you need to have a routine. So for example, we get up usually at about 20 past 4. So I need to make sure that I'm in bed no later than 8 o'clock during the week at least, because that would give me 8 hours of sleep, or just over. Sometimes I'll go to bed 8:30, but that's also fine, just as long as it's 8 hours of sleep. So that's okay. So getting into, I'm like rambling again. Okay, so set a schedule. So you're gonna go to bed at 8 o'clock every day during the week. Obviously if you don't have any prior commitments and that kind of stuff, that's understandable, but set that as your basis. So every night you're getting into bed by 8 o'clock. Now I'm not saying you gotta get into bed and go to sleep, but you're gonna get into bed, okay? This is where we're gonna start winding down the body. So yeah, number one thing, make a routine and make sure that you're also getting up at the time you set your alarm for every day, because your body will eventually then become accustomed to that, and you'll have your own body clock where naturally you won't even have to have an alarm eventually, which is great. But get into setting a time that you're going to go to sleep and setting a time that you're going to wake up, and making sure that it is an adequate amount of sleep. Okay, now everyone is different. You got to do what works for you, but if you're feeling lethargic most of the day, you have dips in energy during the day, you're craving sugary stuff, carbohydrate filled stuff, you can't focus, you probably aren't getting enough sleep. Okay? The second thing is, now it's weird to say, but turn the lights off, okay? Now obviously you can dim the lights, you can put candles. Getting yourself into that sleepy zone is very important. It lets your body know it's time to rest, it's time to wind down, it's time to relax. Now in saying that, a lot of people go to bed and we all like this, right, on our phones. If you're a bad sleeper, this is one of the worst things you can do because your mind is going to stay awake. That's also why Danilo and I don't believe in having a TV in your room, because you just land up going to bed, watching the TV, your brain is active again, you struggle to fall asleep. So shutting off all electronic devices is also very important. But in saying that, what I do is when I struggle to sleep, which is now I've actually lost the last week or so, I wasn't listening to my ASMR and my meditation things before bed and I was struggling to sleep. So I've gone back to doing that on my phone. What I do is I set my ASMR or whatever it is. I find it whether it's on YouTube. They have relaxing videos that are in dim light that's very, very subtle that you can watch. That for me is relaxing, and I don't think it helps I don't think it interrupts my body relaxing because it's making me more relaxed. It's very dim, it's not a super bright light like your normal phone, lights are in your face and all of that. Or you can put on a meditation podcast. They have ASMR sounds on there. Put my earphones on every night and I listen to that for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I tell them, I'm tired, so I switch it off and I go to sleep. That for me is really key if you're struggling to sleep. It really, really relaxes you and just puts you in this mode of like, day's gone, time to relax, and then your day's gone. It's like a really zen feeling and I love it. So that's one of the things that I can definitely say does help. But if you're not into it and you don't like meditation and you don't like ASMR and you don't like all of that stuff, the best thing to do is switch your phone off, get a book, sit with a dim light or a candle, read your book. That also helps. Or just get into bed, take a few nice deep breaths, put the candle on and all of that stuff, and just chill. Get your body into a relaxing state. Other people really like to have a bath before bed. I don't, because I feel freezing. It's just not my thing in winter. Bath with some beautiful candles, some magnesium salts that really helps to relax, and then popping into bed after that. Also a really, really great idea. Another one is to actually go into your bedroom, put the candles on, dim the lights, and start stretching out your body. Stretching is really good for releasing all the tension and calming your breath, taking some nice deep breaths, exhaling them out, really focusing on the breath. The more you focus on it, the more you stop your mind from thinking everywhere else, and you can really get into that real deep relaxation space. And then there's also a natural substance called melatonin. That's a hormone that your brain produces, if I'm not mistaken, to help you sleep. So you can take some of those before bed. I think it's like 1 capsule. I don't know, I don't have it, but my mom used to take it and that helped. So melatonin is also an option, but I'm trying to get off like the all pills side of things and rather just go on the natural side. So those are a few things that really help me. And also tea. You get chamomile tea. Have that before your bed while you read your book, while you just calm down for the night and really just enjoy the peace and quiet. I think we're so busy in our lives of being go, go, go and on our phones and watching TV and on our laptops, where we actually forget that we need to slow down and just be in that moment and really let our minds shut off for once. So it's important, guys, and you'll feel so much better once you get into a routine of having a good sleep, a solid good sleep. And the next day you're so much more productive, awake, you can do things, your mind is clear, and you just feel better overall. Your skin also takes a real good toll if you sleep well, so I'm just saying. But yeah, that is my tips and tricks on how to get a better night's sleep. I hope this really helps you guys. Please be sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you in my next video.